Gentlemen, race number 4 on the card, the Welland Concreters Avondale Cup Group 2, over the 2,400 metres, and we've got a clear top 2 here, BP. Concert Hall, $2.40. Our Hail Mary, $3.50. Mohaka is at $9. Hit the Road Jack, 11 with Hinipata, who enjoys running up over ground. Enright, 18. The Bounder, 18. Tiaka Caliburn, 21. Roger that, 21. Hino Apilio, your likely potential leader, $31. Beam Me Up, Scotty, and Ifraginator. Not given too much here currently at $81, but BP, a clear top 2 on the ratings anyway.
Yes, this is a curly race, isn't it? I mean, with the Avondale Cup, Concert Hall having to carry 59 kilograms. She's the class act of the field. Look, we all know that, and hence why she has, she's been left with this type of weight in a handicap race with her rating of 105, and with how she dealt to her rivals to start to go in a City of Auckland Cup where she had to carry, 57.5 when she did beat the stablemate on that occasion in a very small field. Our Hail Mary is a horse that, again, is tracking towards, some better races, and I know that Alan Sharrock has been keen to get this horse north, and she is a deserved second favourite. But then what do you do with the remainder of this field that are looking to try and gain themselves some good stake money, try and work their way into the Auckland Cup? There is a lot of horses here that are on the 52 kilograms, for instance. From Tiaka Caliburn down to Iskander, they're all 52 kilos. And they are all horses that are decided that they'll have a shot at the stumps. Thank you very much for $120,000 as staying prospects. Do you go to the top of the book and just say that they hold all the class and should be, running 1-2 on merits? They should be because of what they've done in their careers. I just find it really hard to try and work out in behind what these other horses can provide to the race, because I just can't work them out. I just can't work out your sort of Hinipatas, who has been racing well, and then this is another step up on the weekend. Enright, for instance, again has been racing with very good form in through those lower graders. Is it just how our staying races are shaped at the moment that these horses are deserved of a chance because of, even though they're low in the ratings, there is not many staying horses about that are keen to have a shot at a race like this. So I think it's around the top 2. If I was liking one away from them, the Bounder. Now, the Bounder's a horse who ran a really good race 2 starts ago in the Dunstan Feeds final. Now, that's a race you can leverage off in terms of getting to some of these Cups races. One of the runs of the race, I thought, from back in the field, back last on the point of the bend, and still did a really good job to run through the line. Now, at its next start, it's in having to carry, 60 kilograms and a rating 65. Now, I'm talking about a horse who's running rating 65 company last time out as a chance in an Avondale Cup, but that's just how the field shaped up. Drops down to 52 kilos. He might be a horse that could run into 3rd or 4th at a bit of value, but yeah, I found this race a bit of a trick race overall, Thad.
Yeah, I can't blame you. It feels like a bit of a trap race, Aidan. Look, she steps back up to the 2,400 metres, which we see her run a City of Auckland Cup at Concert Hall, and 7 kgs off the minimum, or above the minimum, doesn't seem like enough, does it?
It really doesn't. Those horses should be getting 10 kilograms off and not just the 7. So for her to be in 59, and then she drops to 56 in an Auckland Cup as well. She's a Group 1 winner. She's well proven over these trips. She's won a Manawatu Cup early in her career at 2,300 metres as well. So while they have been playing with her distances a little bit, getting her back from 1,600 metres, back from 2,400 metres last time, and she was so wide throughout in that last run as well. So she's well capable. She's clearly the yardstick, and I don't think she's really badly weighted either. It's just whether this might be something of a lead-up run into the Auckland Cup and not her target, but it's a Group 2 for a broodmare. They'll be wanting to pick this off, and I think she is the yardstick horse. Our Hail Mary is the danger. The last couple of runs have both been good, and Mohaka's I think the best of the 52-kilogram horses, but there really isn't a lot of depth. It's not the first time we're going to say that about a stakes race this weekend, to be fair, to this Avondale Cup. But at least we've got a Group 1 yardstick in the race, and she should be winning at Concert Hall.
Yeah, $2.40. Look, down the page, BP. You mentioned, Tiaka Caliburn has been a star of note at times. Roger that, the former Auckland Cup winner. Can we see him getting back to some form? About 54 kilograms around Roger that. But boy, oh boy, the more you look at it, the more Concert Hall just falls into this, doesn't it?
Well, it is Roger that's chance to be able to do something, isn't it? I mean, this is an opportunity for him to find that form again. Of course, it was a race similar to this that he actually did win, wasn't it, here at Ellerslie? What was it, a small field back in January last year when he won over 2,100 metres and he had to carry 58 kilograms and he was able to get things back on track on that occasion where he had another tilt going towards the Cup. So yes, maybe. Look, Mohawk is a horse who does have stakes form, and as Aidan said, she does look to be the one out of the 52 kilogram horses that will give herself a chance. She's a horse who can put herself in the race. She's drawn well, so she's likely to go forward. She's going right-handed for the very first time is Mohawk, so that means obviously first time here at Ellerslie. But just with what she's done previously, there's a bit of form to work with in good races. Where there are a number of these horses are coming from 74 to 65 races and trying to suggest that they could be a chance of beating a Group 1 winner or a horse that's been in stakes company. I mean, there's 2 Group 1 winners in the race and you've got Al Hail Mary as well. So it's a big ask. It's a really big ask for those horses that are having a shot here, and that's why I think we always just keep coming back to what's at the top of the book.
Mohaka beat our Hail Mary home last time, I think, 4th and 5th in that was it Martin Cup. So $9 Mohaka. As you say, she's a game mare.
Yeah, was it Taranaki Cup, wasn't it?
Taranaki Cup, my
just
apologies.
the weekend just
Yeah,
gone.
right.
Yeah.
Quite
Of course, the race that was moved to last Friday in behind Hypnos. Look, Mohawk is a horse who has been racing well. I mean, we've seen the effort. What was it? Even in a Taranaki Breeders beat home Concert Hall. Now track conditions were against Concert Hall, but look, it was able to run a big race on that occasion. We've seen the horse perform in a fielding cup and those type of races. So that's all good form and good past form up against some of those 52 kilogram horses.
Aidan hit the road jack as a losing result in the Auckland Cup, I can tell you, for the Phelan team. Coming out of some of those 74, got a similar profile to a lot of horses in this race. Where do you place hit the road jack?
Well, I think they'll be really positive with this horse as much as they can be. I think he's also in the Wairoa Cup, isn't he, on Sunday as well? But whether he runs in this, he's like obviously he gets his chance off that 52 kilogram minimum. But what we've seen of him in recent starts, he does need to improve. But maybe they can just take advantage of getting a good tactical run somewhere near the speed, and that might be his positive. But for mine, he needs to improve.
And Hinipara, Aidan, look, dropped back in distance, was in good form up over a trip, but it's a trip to Ellerslie for the first time for Hinipara.
I can't believe that she's at 11s. I think she is massive unders at that price. I really like what she's been doing, but she's a $30 chance at least in this for mine.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. We're not going to get you away from the favourites here, are we, in the Avondale Cup, Aidan?
Well, I think you just got to default to it more than anything, and that really is Concert Hall. You know, those horses, if you'd be super surprised if any of those horses that you've just spoken about could beat Concert Hall. And if it did, that would be a massive surprise. You know, she's a Group 1 winner. She's been consistent in group company right through. They're rolling the dice at 52 kilograms at 2,400 metres on a right-hand track, you know, sometimes for the first time. So it would be a massive surprise to see those type of horses turn the tables on a Concert Hall.
Yeah, okay. BP, how would you attack this from a betting perspective? Are we talking fixed exactas here? Starting to talk fixed exactas.
Here we go. Possibly. We could be. I'll throw one bet at you. A top 4 bet around the bounder. Look, there's got to be one of these horses that can run a super race somewhere along the, that's that piece of value. Is it Mohaka from a draw perspective going forward? She's $2 to run top 4. You've got Enright at $3. He's been running well, just beaten behind Spirit of Baz, and Hinipara $2.30. The Bounder $3. They're all top 4 chances. If they can get the right sort of run, that might be the best way to try and play some of those horses. Is if you're concerned about what's at the top and you're unsure maybe which horse is going to win out of those 2 runners, maybe try and explore an option like that. So the Bounder looking to work home and finish into 4th spot.
Okay, don't mind it. We need to find something, didn't we, in that Avondale Cup? It was a tricky one with a Concert Hall at $2.40. Good money for Hinipara. Aidan's telling us it's gross unders at $11.